It is the big story as you watch News 4 Jackson 6 o'clock. Police say a tip led them to South Carolina, where they arrested 51-year-old Gloria Williams this morning. Her mugshot we just got a little while ago. We'll show it to you here when we can. There's also a composite sketch of the woman who Kamiyah Mobley's birth mother says was dressed as a nurse and abducted her baby from University Medical Center, now named UF Health. The abduction was almost 2 decades ago. Gloria Williams appeared before a judge in South Carolina just a few hours ago, where she was denied bond and waived extradition back here to Jacksonville.
Sources tell us that Williams was pregnant almost 2 decades ago, but she lost her baby, and then she got on the road and ended up here on Jacksonville's north side in 1998.
News 4 Jax has learned after the kidnapping, Williams traveled to several different cities before ending up in Walterboro with the newborn. In all that time, she raised the girl as her own daughter and changed her name. We will be able to show you a sketch of Kamiyah and also her current picture on Facebook. We'll bring that to you just as soon as we can.
We have complete coverage of this extraordinary story. First, we begin with Channel 4's Chris Parento, who is joining us live now from South Carolina. Chris.
A very emotional scene inside the courtroom this afternoon as there was a bond hearing for Gloria Williams. The judge denied bond at that hearing, saying that it could be a little bit of time before the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office does come up here and bring her back to Jacksonville. The girl who identified herself as Williams' daughter was in the courtroom as all of this happened. An unbelievably emotional scene inside the Colleton County Detention Center as Gloria Williams appeared before a judge. Born Kamiyah Mobley, this 18-year-old came as close as she could today to the woman she has only known as her mother. Williams blew Mobley a kiss, and she responded by saying, quote, "I love you, Mom." Williams then responded, quote, "I love you too." Mobley told Williams that she was praying for her. A judge denied bond for Williams after the prosecutor said that she's likely a flight risk because of the timeline when all of this unfolded. Mobley left the courtroom without saying anything to reporters. Family members did not comment as they returned home to where Williams had been living not far from here earlier this afternoon. It is now up to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office to determine the timeline of when detectives and investigators will come up here to Colleton County, South Carolina, to bring Williams back to Jacksonville. For now, though, we are live in Walterboro, South Carolina. I'm Chris Parento, Channel 4, the local station.
Now, investigators are piecing together all the places that Gloria Williams took Kamiyah over the past 18 years before ending up in Walterboro. I-Team investigator Lindsay Gardner's also tracking that trail. And Lindsay, neighbors are talking about a possible motive for this kidnapping?
Yes, Tom. Now, in Walterboro, Kamiyah is known as Alexis Manigo. Now, Walterboro is a very small town, and folks there are talking about a possible motive. In fact, Live 5, the Charleston station we've been working with throughout the day, is reporting that Gloria Williams may have lost her own baby, then jumped on the road and somehow ended up here in Jacksonville, Florida, walking into that Northside hospital dressed as a nurse and befriending Kamiyah's 16-year-old mother, stealing the baby and then staying under the radar for nearly 2 decades. Kamiyah Mobley snatched from her teenage mother's hospital room in Jacksonville. She's learned only recently that her life inside this home in Walterboro, South Carolina was a lie. Today, neighbors who knew the family were stunned.
I was shocked. I was devastated because I wasn't expecting that at all, to hear that at all. Not with her, not the type of person that she is, not the type of reputation that she carries.
In fact, the I-Team found Colleton County Habitat for Humanity built the family the house in 2012. We found Gloria Williams has also gone by Gloria Bolden and Gloria Brown, and she has a history of financial troubles, appearing in court 9 different times as people tried to collect money from her. The I-Team also obtained this mugshot of a previous arrest for Gloria Bolden in 1996, arrested in Greenville, South Carolina for writing bad checks. She was also arrested in Greenville in 2003 for breach of trust. That's when Kamiyah would have been about 5 years old. We found 25 addresses tied to Williams, from South Carolina to New York York, Virginia, and Georgia, but none of them were in Florida. Giving credit to neighbor accounts from Walterboro that Williams may have been passing through Jacksonville the day that she stopped at then University Hospital and kidnapped Kamiyah while dressed as a nurse. We also know the family was near Metro Atlanta from 2004 to 2007 when Gloria Bolden was evicted 6 different times from 6 different homes. So it seems that Alexis or Kamiyah has also been on the move a lot. She has been accused, Gloria Williams, of not only writing those bad checks, but welfare fraud and multiple traffic tickets. Now, as you can imagine, this has been a lot for so many families to try to process. And today, we also talk with Gloria Williams' family in South Carolina, and her aunt is coming to her defense.
I don't think it's true. As a matter of fact, I know it's not true. There has to be something going on with the DNA.
She went on to say that she doesn't believe DNA testing right now. Now, neighbors tell us that Williams and Alexis were living in that home with Gloria Williams' husband. They say the husband was on the road working when the arrest was made before dawn this morning. She also tells us Williams' parents live nearby. We also know from the state attorney that first-degree kidnapping, which Gloria Williams does face, could carry a sentence of up to life in prison if convicted. Mary.